Hey guys, I'm back with another video. I'm going to have a photo in this video that was sent in by Pecos. Also, I'm going to read his story. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe and click the bell so you don't miss any of our new ones coming out. Summertime's coming up. We're going to be out more, so we're probably going to have a lot more evidence and stuff like that. I got a friend, a new one. I want to try to talk her into giving me some of her stories and some things that she experienced. But this one here comes from Pecos, and the photo is also from him. It's the neighbor sees Bigfoot for the first time. I'm going to go ahead and read it to you. I'm reading from my phone, so excuse me if I'm not looking directly into the camera all the time. About 15 years ago, we were living in a small farming community in northeast Oklahoma. I'd been there quite a few years, and the house next to mine had just been bought by a young couple from out of town. The town only had one little store, and it was only a few blocks square, not big at all, and mostly farmland and hay meadows, but the big attraction of this town was the lake. Some of the biggest fish I've ever seen came out of that lake, and the hunting was great as well. But the nearest town was about 10 miles, so now that you have an idea what the place looks like, I'll move on. I know the lake he's talking about. It's a great lake, very secluded areas. There's actually some areas down there that I'm pretty sure that have probably not even been explored. If they have, it's been years, because I know that some of it's almost intravelable. But anyways, he said, the couple that bought the house next to mine were young. My birthday was coming up, and they'd have bought me this Old West board game. They came over and gave it to me early on the weekend. We opened it up and started playing. We'd been playing for about an hour, and he remembered that he had bought a new cap and ball 45 that he wanted to show me. So he went to retrieve the gun so that he could show the new 45 to, Pecos. Pecos, kind of like me, likes Old West stuff, so I'm sure he was happy to see that. He said he wanted to show me. He went on to get the pistol. He was gone for at least an hour, and we were starting to wonder if all was okay with him. About that time, he was standing on the front porch looking through the screen at us. I remember saying, "Son, what's the matter? Come on in." He didn't answer me. He just stood there. His wife got up and went to him and opened the screen door. He was white as a sheet. She took him by the hand and set him down at the table. It took 20 minutes or so before he stopped mumbling enough to where we could understand him. He said when he went to the house to get the pistol, he went in and got it and came right back out of the house, and he was walking across my driveway when he heard something grunt. He looked toward my garage and seen something on all fours. He said it because it was dark and there was no light. He moved closer to see what it was. He told me that it stood up and it stared right at him. Looked right at him as he's standing out there in the dark. This is a small town. There's hardly any yard lights or anything, so it's very dark, and adjacent to it is the lake and meadows and stuff, so it's a pretty secluded little town. He said it was standing at the garage. He guessed the animal to be about 9 foot tall. The garage is 8 foot, and as this thing walked around the garage, he could still see its head. So this would be a large one. I'm guessing a male. He said he wasn't the first to see or hear the big man around this place, but he was definitely his first time. He told me that he had told others about what had happened and that he'd seen it at my old place. He said that he just laughed. I told him that those who haven't seen him do just that. They lived there for another year and they moved. There were a couple more encounters at the old house place, and I will send those later to speak to y'all about. I know that he also had an encounter to where Pecos actually felt, I know he felt threatened because he wouldn't have done it if he didn't, but he fired through his wall. I believe it was trying to come through the wall. I'm not sure if that was a Bigfoot Pecos was talking about. I'd have to get more with him, or if it was maybe the other creature that I talk about, but he definitely said that it tried to come through the wall. He felt threatened enough that he actually shot through his wall. I believe it was a 40 caliber, probably a Glock, knowing Pecos. But that was one of his stories. He sent in a picture that I want to share with y'all. He said make sure to try to look at it real close. So any comments on the picture, you guys take a look at it. Let me know what you think. He's got some more stuff coming. But I want to share this picture with you guys. I hope you all enjoyed as much as I do. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, tell your friends. It's what will keep the channel going. If I continue, to get views and people watch it, I'll dig deeper and deeper, and we'll see what we can find. I appreciate each and one of you watching. God bless, and be careful and enjoy the summer and the crappie season getting close.